Hi, welcome to my channel Ruby Neck Crochet Tejido. Today I'll be teaching you how to crochet this cute little blouse. I hope you guys like it and give it a try. And here is the list of material you're gonna need to make it. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and click on the little bell. That way you get notification each time I upload a video. Remember, I make my videos in Spanish and English. If you receive a Spanish video and you want to see an English, go to the main page of my YouTube channel. There you'll find the English version in there. Also have a few playlists, and all the ones that have the English title, they will be English tutorial. These are the materials that I'm gonna use. This one is the Lion brand ice cream big scoop, light 3, 100% acrylic, 284 grams, and the color is Moon Mist. And this one is Joy Decay by Loops and Thread, 100 grams. A light 3, 100% anti-peeling acrylic, and the color is Spearmint. The crochet hook is 3.5 millimeter. You're gonna need tapestry needle and scissors. For this blouse, you have to make 8 full granny square and 4 of these half square, 2 for the front, 2 for the back. Here in the video I mentioned to do 6, but in total there are 8 because these 2 in the side. So make 8 full granny square before you do the border to put them together. And I used the mint color, the green, for the center of the squares. If you like, you can do the entire square with one color. You don't have to have the 2 colors, since I'm going to use the mint as well for the border of the square. I decided to do the center as well. We're going to start with a magic circle, that way the center is nice and close. And to do the magic circle, you're going to wrap your yarn like this. You're going to hold it, pass your hook, the tip facing down. When you pull and put it out to crochet, you'll have your magic circle. You're going to chain 6, 3 for the double crochet and 3 for separation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yarn over, and you're going to do a double crochet. Always you're going to work in between the 2 strands, grabbing the 2 strands together, wrapping. Again, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, yarn over, a double crochet. And like that, you're going to continue working until you have 7 of these chain 3 space. 1, 2, and 3, yarn over. Let me make this a little bit smaller. And another double crochet. And like that, you're going to continue until you have 7 of these chain 3 space. Here I have my 7 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I pull the tail to close the circumference, and now I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to do a slip stitch on the 3rd chain from the bottom up, and now you can cut the yarn and make 6 of these if you're working with 2 color for the square. Because if you're working with 1 color and then you don't cut the yarn because you have to continue to finish the first square. But if you're working with 2, you do the 6 of these, and then after it just work the outer square. That's what I did for these ones. So you're going to chain 1 and cut the yarn, and then do the rest of these. Now we're going to work with this one. Now we're gonna work on the first round for the square, and I'm gonna start with the slip knot. I always like to start with the slip knot with the crochet work when I'm changing color or anything, because that will secure my work. That don't gonna come undone. You're gonna grab one of these chain 3 space, you're gonna pass that loop, and you're gonna chain 3, and that's the first double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna do another double crochet in the same space. Now you're gonna chain 2. In the next space, you're gonna do 2 double crochet. You're gonna chain 2. In the next space, you're gonna do the first corner, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet in the same space. Chain 2. In the next space, 2 double crochet, chain 2, another corner, 2 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3 chains, and 2 double crochet in the same space. Chain 2 in the next space, 2 double crochet, chain 2, another corner, 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet in the same space. Chain 2, and in the last space, 2 double crochet. Chain 2, and we're going to finish the first corner that we start in here. You're going to do 2 double crochet, you're going to chain 1, and you're going to go to the third chain, yarn over, and do a half double crochet. And you'll finish here in the center, and like that you did the first round of a square. In this round, in between the corners, you'll have one space of 2 double crochet. So now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and that counts as the first double crochet. You're going to do yarn over, and this half double crochet, you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to chain 2, and in that space of chain 2, you're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 2, and that space of chain 2, you're going to do 2 double crochet, you're going to chain 2, and in the corner you're going to do another one, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 2 double crochet. And like that, you're going to continue working all the way around with those repetition, you know, on each chain 2 space. You only do chain 2 space, 2 double crochet in these spaces, and the corners stay the same. And you're going to work for 5 rounds. This is what I did for mine. I'm going to measure the square because sometimes even if you are using the same light 3 yarn, not all the yarn have the same thickness. Some of them are thinner, some of them are thicker, and maybe you're using a different type of yarn that I'm using. And these measure 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. That is 14 centimeters by 14 centimeters. So you're going to continue working like that until you have your 5 round, and then at the end I will show you how you're going to finish the last square in here. So it's very easy. you're going to continue with your chain 2 and 2 double crochet in each chain 2 space, including these squares. And finishing the last round, working in the last corner. Now instead of chaining 1 and a half double crochet, you're going to chain 3, and you're going to count on the third chain. You're going to do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn and loose that tail, and like that you're going to create 6 of these squares. Here I have my 6 square, and I decided to do this one for one of the centerpiece that is more like with the purples and the blues, and this one that is more like lighter with the light blue and white for the center of the other one, and this one that have a little bit more of the purple with that one, and this one that have a little bit more of the white with this one. That's the combination that I'm gonna do for the squares. So it's 3 for the front, 3 for the back, and we're gonna attach them like this. We're gonna do a border around, and then we will attach to, when we finish one and we start doing the border of the next one, we attach to the one that's already done, and so on. I'm gonna start with this square. I'm gonna start with a slip knot like always to secure my work. Gonna come to one of the corner, and we're gonna do a chain 3 to go up and 5 for separation, so a total of 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You go to the first chain to a space, single crochet. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Single crochet. 5. Single crochet. 5. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, and 5, and you're here at the corner. You're gonna do a yarn over, and you're gonna do a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over and another double crochet in that space. Now you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. and you're going to do a single crochet and a chain 2 space, and like that you're going to continue working all the way around, creating this border and this square like this. You're going to finish in here with a double crochet, chain 5 and a slip stitch on the third chain. You cut the yarn and loose those tails, and that will be for the first square. I finished this square and it look like this. Now I'm going to do the next one, and it will be the center one, and as I work the border I will attach to this one. So I'm going to start in here in this corner, and then when I'm working in the second one I start attaching to this square until I get to this point, and then I will finish the square, and then when it's time to work in the next one, this one will go in here and this will be the one in the center. So now I'm gonna start working on this border, and then when it's time to attach these two together I will meet you here. I finished with a double crochet. Now instead of chaining 5 you're gonna chain 2, and you're gonna come here to this corner and you're gonna put the wrong side with wrong side, and in the first corner here you're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, yarn over, and the one you're working you're going to do a double crochet in the same corner. Now you're going to chain 2, and in the chain 5 space at the one that you did you're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, and this one that you're working, and the next chain 2 space you're going to do a single crochet, chain 2, go to the other one in the back, single crochet, chain 2, this one in the front, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and like that you're going to continue working in a zigzag, going back and forth, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, until you get to this corner. I'm going to work in the corner here, so I'm going to chain 2, yarn over, you see, double crochet, chain 2, single crochet in the corner, chain 2, yarn over, I double crochet in the same space. Now you're going to continue chain 5 and single crochet in the chain 2 space, and like that you're going to continue until the end, working the chain 5 space and the corner the same. And like that is how you're going to put two square together. It's a shame that I don't have this type of yarn in white or a light blue, because the green is a little, but well, that's the one I have, and I hope it looks really nice once I finish. So I'm going to continue working the square, and I will meet you here. Once you finish, they will look like this. Now we're going to attach the next one, and this one will be in here, and then this will be like the V for the front, these two, and that one in the center. So you're going to start, for example, I'm going to start in here, and then you can attach in here or like that, and I think I'm going to do it like that. That way I don't have any seam in this part of the front. This will be under the arm. So that will be when you work in the third part of the square. So you're going to start exactly the same, and when you do the single crochet, you want to do the single crochet in this single crochet that you have here in the center. Like this, it will look these three, and I really like the combination of the green, because in person the green have a shine to it. It's not a half glitter, but it's a shiny yarn. It looks really nice. So now I'm gonna work in the next one, and for the next one I'm gonna attach to this one under the arm. This one is the one for the center, so one of these, it will go attached to that one. And then when it's time to attach the one in the center, I will go here, and then this one will go like so. And then when I'm working in these two, this one will go attached to the border of this one and here to create like this circle of the body. Now if you don't want to do that, what you can do is do the other part exactly the same as this one, and then under the arm you will do like an I-cord, and then you will do a little bow in each side. You can do that if you want. That way if you have more chest, you can make it a little bit looser or tighter. Well, yeah, as well. Depend. But for mine, I'm gonna do the circumference completely close, and that's what I'm gonna do now. It will be like that, attach it here, and then in the other side under the arm. Once you finish, it will look like this, and you will fold it like this. It will be much easier to work with. Now you know which one you have to put on. Is the one that go on top of this one. That will be this for me. So now I'm gonna attach these ones together, and then after just the last one. So this one will be this entire side together. Only this one here under the arm is in the little tip. Now we're gonna work on the last one, and I'm gonna start in this corner here, and then I will work on this side. I attach to this one, work on this one and this other one, and then when it's time to finish, I will show you how you're gonna attach these two ends together, because we're gonna finish there under the arm in the same space that we start with. And then you will have these two parts like this open. Then I'm gonna start without recording, and here I'm gonna attach these two together. Here in the center, I'm gonna do the single crochet. In this single crochet, I will work these two sides, and then when it's time to finish, and then I will record and I'll show you how you're gonna finish there under the arm. She was a little whining and crying for attention. It's a little baby dog that we bought for William for his 6th birthday, and she's adorable. She's a little baby. She's a little over 2 months. La Luna. Once you finish, it will look like this on each side. And I already did one of the straps. For this, you're gonna need the measurement tape to leave a tail of 150 centimeters. And that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna pull out all my measurement tape. And you can do 150 or 60 inches. The 60 inches is a little bit more than 150 centimeters. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna measure that. And you're gonna grab here, and you're gonna do a slip knot. And if you don't have a measurement tape, I'm gonna measure these like they used to measure in Cuba. In your body, the meters. So they used to measure from the tip of your finger like this to the shoulders. So I'm gonna measure first to my second, past my first shoulder to the second shoulder. And then I'm gonna measure from here again, now to my first shoulder. That's the length that I have. First, all in front of my chest to the second shoulder, and then the leftover will be from the tip of my finger to the first shoulder. I hope you understand that measurement. If you don't have measurement tape, hopefully you do. So you're gonna come here to that loop, and then you're gonna pass this, and then this is the tail, this is the working yarn from the ball of yarn, and you're gonna put them like this. You see, the one in the top is the working yarn, this one is the tail, and you're gonna wrap the tail on your hook, and then you're gonna pass the working yarn through. Wrap, and you're gonna pass it through those two loops. Wrap, and pass it through those two loops. See, I'm wrapping the tail and passing through those two loops. And like that, you're gonna continue until the end of the yarn that you took out the measurements, those 150 centimeters. Leaving a little piece to finish. And look how nice that looks in here. So I will work on this and I will meet you when I'm ready to finish this strap. The same way that you did this one, you're gonna do the rest, the other three, always working on the right side of your work. You're gonna do your straps. So I'm gonna work in the last one and then I will meet you here. So once you finish, it will look like this, and I try it on, and I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna put a picture with this on, and here I have a sport bra on, and I took a picture that way I can show you guys what I look like this at this point. So it's too open in here, and I decided to do one more square on each side. So in here I will do one square and one on the other side, and do that, those two. When it's time to attach them with the green, I will meet you here. I'm gonna create those two squares and then I will continue. Now the same way that you attach this one, you're gonna do the other one on the other side. It will be like this, exactly like you did the ones in the front, you see? So work on the other one, and then I will meet you here to continue. Once you finish with the two sides, it will look like this. If you want this as a bikini cover up, you can do long fringes. And what you do, for example, you want it long enough, and you'll have 2 strands, and then you do 2 more, and then you'll put 4 on each, or 3 of these, and you'll have 6 like that. And you place them in here on each space, and you'll have all these fringes for the bottom of your piece. But for mine, I like this as a crop top. I'm gonna do some half squares, and then I'm gonna fill it up these empty spaces. So we're gonna do 4 like this, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So exactly the same as you did the center of the other ones with the magic circle. You're gonna do a chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, no, let me close this a little bit. Double crochet, that's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 5 spaces of chain 3. Cut your yarn, pass it through, and then pull the tail, and then you'll lose those tails. You'll pass through here this one a couple of times, lose the tails, and then you'll do 4 like this. I already did that one. I have to lose the tail of those 2, and then I'm ready to go. Now we're gonna work on the square. Well, it's not square anymore. So you're gonna do a slip knot, and you're gonna go to the first chain 3 space, and you're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. In the same space, you're gonna do another double crochet. You're gonna chain 1, 2, and in the next space, 2 double crochet. We're doing exactly the same as we did on the other squares. 1, 2, and now this is the only corner, or the only fold corner. You're going to do 2 double crochet, because this one is the half at this corner here and this side. 1, 2, and 3, and 2 double crochet in the same space. At the same time, I'm trapping the tail. Chain 2, 2 double crochet in the next chain 3 space, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in the last space. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, turn your work around, and you're going to do a double crochet on top of the next double crochet. And that's how you're going to start always and end. You're going to chain 2, and in that chain 2 space, you're going to do 2 double crochet. Chain 2, 2 double crochet, and the next chain 2 double crochet, and the next chain space 2 double crochet, chain 2. In the corner, you're going to do another one, exactly the same, 2 double crochet. You're going to chain 3, and double crochet in the same space. chain 2, and then you're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Do double crochet in the chain 2 space. You're going to chain 2, and you're going to do a double crochet on top of each double crochet. Well, the first one is a double crochet and the other one is a chain 3. On top of the third chain, you're going to do a double crochet in here. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work around, do a double crochet and the double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space. And like that, you're going to continue working exactly the same with the chain 2 and double crochet in the chain 2 space. You're going to do a corner, and the same, you're always going to finish 1 double crochet in top of each space here in the border, and you're going to work for 5 rows exactly the same as this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to do 4 exactly the same. So you have to make 4 like this and lose the tails, and then you'll be ready to go. I'm gonna work on the other 2 and then I will show you how you're gonna attach them to your piece. Are you ready? Place these 2 to show you. Look how nice they look, nice and even. So we're gonna start attaching in a corner, working all the way, and then working the border. So I have these 2 to do. So I will show you how to do that. It's very easy. We're gonna start working over a piece from this single crochet. all the way around, and then the border. First I will do this one, and then after the second one. I'm gonna start with a slip knot, and you're gonna come to this piece, and on top of the third chain, you know, in between those two, you're gonna pass it through the hook, pass the yarn, and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. You're gonna come here to the center of this single crochet where these two pieces are together, and you're gonna do there a single crochet. And you have to make sure that when you're working at your single crochet, you're working in the 5 chain space, not in here. Okay, so first you do your first single crochet in here, and then this is the next space where you're gonna work, because this is part of the corner of this one. So we already work in the corner. So in the single crochet, I'm gonna do a single crochet, I'm gonna chain 2, I'm gonna do a yarn over, and in the same space where I did the chain 3, I'm gonna do a double crochet. Now I'm gonna chain 2, I'm gonna come to the first space of 5 chains in this one, and I'm gonna do the single crochet. I'm gonna chain 2, and I'm gonna come to the next chain 2 space in this one, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. Chain 2, go to the chain 5 space, single crochet, chain 2, come to this one, single crochet, chain 2, and to the next space. You have to make sure that you don't skip any chain 5 space, and you're gonna continue working exactly as you did these ones. And here, when you attach two together, and in the corner you're gonna come and do chain 2, double crochet in the center, chain 2, a single crochet, and the single crochet of the center of here, chain 2, double crochet, and then chain 2, and then continue with a zigzag until you get to this corner. And when you get to this corner, I will show you how you're going to work the border. At the end here, when you do your double crochet, you're going to chain 2, you're going to do a double crochet, single crochet in the corner and the tip of this square, and then instead of chaining 2, you're going to do a yarn over, and you're going to finish with a double crochet. Remember, we start in the other side with a chain of 3, so we have to finish with the double crochet, no chain separation in between the single crochet and the double crochet. That way this part here is not too loose, it's a little bit more into the waist. So now you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to skip this one, and you're going to go to the next one, and you're going to do a single crochet, and that will help as well to shape the waistline. That's it. One of the strand. Now you're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to skip this one, go to the next one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You're gonna skip this one and go to the green one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and go to the next green, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now you're gonna do the next single crochet in the one that is beside that green one. We had to do that, and you'll see why. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You're gonna skip this one, go to the next one, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Skip that one, go to the last one, add a color, single crochet, and then now 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You see, in order to get all the way to this single crochet, you're gonna do that. And oops, you're gonna do single crochet, a slip stitch, cut your yarn and loose that tail, and it will be like this in the border. And look in here, it's like a flower in that part there. So now we're gonna work in the other piece, and here that is exactly the same. We're gonna do the same for this one. Now I'm gonna work in the last piece. So I'm gonna start here again exactly as I showed you in the other one. I'm gonna do my 3 chains. I'm gonna do the single crochet in this single crochet, and then I'm gonna attach this one to this piece all the way around exactly as I showed you the other one. Finish the border, cut the yarn, loose the tail, and I'm done my blouse. I will do that and I will show you the end result. Well, this is the end result, and I absolutely love this blouse. The only thing is a little bit loose on me. I wish I had done this 4 round on each square or a smaller size hook. That way it will be perfect for my size, for my medium size. So this one is almost closer to a large than a medium. Like you're gonna see in the picture, it's a little bit loose on me. If you want to do this for a medium and small, I recommend to do 4 rounds for each square, or to change to a half size crochet hook, or increase half a size to make it bigger with the same amount of round. Well, I hope you guys like it, and give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. If you make this beautiful blouse or any of my design and you want to send me some pictures, you can do it through my Facebook page, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido, or my Instagram, Ruby Net Crochet Tejido. Please share my video with friends and family. That way you help me grow here in YouTube. I wish you have a beautiful day. Bye.